The sports sedan category is highly subjective, generally defined by having 4 doors, a powerful engine, and good handling. However, the evolving market with 4-door coupes and 5-door notchbacks blurs the lines of what a sedan truly is. For our purposes, we'll focus on traditional 3-box performance sedans. We've compiled a list of 10 of the rarest 4-door performance cars, each boasting over 300 horsepower and impressive handling. These cars are ranked from least to most rare based on their initial production numbers. Starting off this list, we have the 2019 Jaguar XE SV Project 8. With only 300 units produced, this car was built with one goal in mind: to be the world's fastest sedan. Although this record has been surpassed since 2019, the Project 8 remains one of the quickest and rarest sedans ever made. The Project 8 features a 5-liter supercharged V8 engine that produces 592 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. This remarkable car began as a Jaguar XE with a 5-liter V8 engine. It was then transformed by Jaguar Land Rover's Special Vehicle Operations, which added a supercharger, a carbon fiber body with aerodynamic enhancements, carbon ceramic brake rotors, and 20-inch wheels. The result is a stunning limited edition sedan, ready to conquer the Nürburgring. Next on this list is the 2023 Dodge SRT Charger King Daytona, which staked its claim to the muscle car throne. As one of the so-called last call editions, the King Daytona starts with the top-of-the-line Charger SRT Hellcat red-eye widebody. The Dodge SRT Charger King Daytona features a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 engine that produces 807 horsepower and 707 pound-feet of torque. Only 300 units were produced. Available exclusively in Go Mango exterior paint with prominent black striping identifiers, the Charger King Daytona is primarily designed for fast quarter-mile times, powered by an 807 horsepower version of the 797 horsepower Hellcat supercharged V8. Despite its focus on straight-line speed, it is also a competent sports sedan, featuring a rigid suspension and Brembo brakes. Moving over to Great Britain, we continue with the 1993 Lotus Carlton. In its drive for worldwide automotive dominance and low-cost efficiency, General Motors leveraged its European brands across several lines, which is how the Lotus Carlton came about. Designed for the British Isles, known as the Lotus Omega in left-hand drive markets, it was a modified version of the Vauxhall Carlton and Opel Omega. The Lotus Carlton features a 3.6-liter twin-turbo inline-6 engine that produces 377 horsepower and 419 pound-feet of torque. Only 284 units were ever produced. The Lotus Carlton underwent significant modifications. However, being a Lotus, it had a suspension capable of handling the substantial power. Focusing on Germany, we take a look at the 1999 Alpina B12 6.0. Derived from the E38 BMW 7 Series, the Alpina B12 6.0 features all the typical Alpina upgrades, such as a leather interior and understated exterior trim graphics, giving it an aura that sets it apart from the regular BMW 7 Series. The Alpina B12 6.0 boasts a 6-liter V12 engine that produces 424 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. Only 94 units were ever produced. At the time, this was Alpina's largest and most powerful engine. Alpina upgraded the BMW 7 Series M 73 5.4-liter V12 to a massive 6 liters and modified nearly all the interior and peripheral components, resulting in power outputs of 424 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. Another rare German sports sedan on this list is the 2012 BMW E90 M3 CRT. Most people are familiar with the BMW M3, but the CRT designation stands for Carbon Racing Technology, indicating that BMW made the body from carbon fiber reinforced plastic, reducing the M3's weight by 150 pounds. Only 67 examples of the 2012 BMW E90 M3 CRT were ever produced. The BMW E90 M3 CRT features a 4.4-liter V8 engine that produces 444 horsepower and 324 pound-feet of torque. Everything about this car seems to focus on the number 4. A 4.4-liter engine producing 444 horsepower, which propels the sports sedan to 60 mph in 4.4 seconds. This dynamic handler is reportedly a more street-friendly version of the M3 GTS from that year, whose suspension was considered too harsh. Next on this list is the direct rival of BMW Motorsport, the 1995 Mercedes-Benz E60 AMG. AMG has a long history of performance tuning Mercedes-Benz models and is now a Mercedes division. In 1994, they took a standard Mercedes-Benz E-Class, specifically the E500, and transformed it into the E60 AMG. While modifying an E-Class may be common, this car is far from ordinary. The Mercedes-Benz E60 AMG features a 6-liter V8 engine that produces 380 horsepower and 428 pound-feet of torque. Only 45 units were produced. The transformation begins with replacing the E500's Porsche-built 5-liter V8 with an AMG handcrafted 6-liter V8, breathing through an AMG performance exhaust. AMG then upgraded the suspension to enhance handling and fitted the car with Evo 2 wheels. Although many E500s received AMG modifications, most did not include the engine upgrade, making it believed that only 45 authentic E60 AMG units were produced. We continue with some American muscle with the 2009 Pontiac G8 GT SLP Firehawk. Before General Motors divested itself of most international divisions, it dipped into Australian waters to bring the Pontiac G8, a version of the renowned Holden Commodore, to market. In 2009, 27 of these were transformed into the Pontiac G8 GT SLP Firehawk. The Pontiac G8 GT SLP Firehawk features a 6-liter supercharged V8 engine that produces 500 horsepower and 489 pound-feet of torque. Only 27 units were produced. The SLP part of its name is attributed to street-legal performance, and the Firehawk name comes from a series of SLP-enhanced Firebirds dating back to 1993. Another extremely rare sports sedan on this list is the 2018 Alpina B7 Exclusive Edition. This model was tailored specifically for Canada, which is often overlooked in the quest to provide high-performance sports sedans to drivers who can truly appreciate them. The Alpina B7 Exclusive Edition features a 4.4-liter bi-turbo V8 engine that produces 600 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. Only 21 units were ever produced. This exclusive edition is essentially a bespoke version of the B7, available in 3 colors: Frozen Black, Frozen Gray, and Black Sapphire Metallic, with 7 units of each color. All models are accented in black chrome. The interior features black leather and wood, with accents stitched in gray. Almost the rarest sports sedan on this list is the 1993 Alpina B11 4.0. When it was time to replace the rare B11 3.5 from 1987, Alpina elevated both performance and exclusivity with the Alpina B11 4.0. This model featured the BMW M64-liter V8 engine, which was a new addition to the BMW 7 Series in its second generation. This engine, Alpina's first V8, involved enhancements like new pistons, cylinder heads, intake system, camshafts, exhaust system, and modified engine management, distinguishing it as an exclusive and potent variant. It is powered by a 4-liter V8 engine, producing 315 horsepower and 302 pound-feet of torque. Only 7 units were ever produced. And finally, the rarest sports sedan ever made is the 1998 Bugatti EB112. Renowned for its ultra-exclusive, ultra-expensive, and ultra-fast performance coupes, Bugatti ventured into sedan territory with this car. Originally conceived as a one-off concept in 1993, Bugatti aimed to diversify its product lineup and ensure its sustainability in the market. After the company's assets were sold off in 1995, 3 partially completed EB112 cars were among the assets and subsequently finished and sold. The 1998 Bugatti EB112 is powered by a 6-liter V12 engine producing 460 horsepower and 435 pound-feet of torque. Which one would you like to own? Give your opinion in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Then please like and subscribe for more of the best new vehicle videos here at Finest Vehicles.